अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुरेव परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव वेद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव। So we completed yesterday Jnana Shakti Samarudha. Okay? So shall we just read the verse and then we go to the next one. Jnana Shakti Samarudaha Tattvamala Vibhushitaha Bhukti Mukti Pradata Cha Gurave Namaha। Aneka Janma Samprapta Namaha tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha। Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Salutations to that worshipful Guru. Then rest of the verse explains what the Guru does and what the Shishya gains. Aneka Janma Samprapta Karma Bandha Vidahine. So this is what the Shishya gains. And how does the Guru make this possible for the Shishya? Atma Jnana Pradhanena. So just see the words Aneka. Aneka means many. How is Aneka many? Eka is one. Aneka, not one. Not one means many. Actually, it is not just many, it is countless. We can't count the number of birds. So, Aneka Janma is there. So, countless births. And in those countless births, Samprapta, having got, having gained, having got. Samprapta what? Karma. So what is this Samprapta karma? Karma is what we do, right? Now what is Samprapta karma? Remember, karma is not just what we do, karma is also the results of karma. We usually translate karma as action, but that's not a perfect translation. Karma can also mean the result of action. In grammar, karma means, in grammar, Vyakarana, karma means object of action. You see, karma has many meanings. Karma is object there. Right? All right. So here, what is karma here? Karma is a result. And you know what will be the result of action. The result of action can be punya or papa. Papa is a result of negative action. Punya is a result of positive action. What do you mean by positive and negative? Positive means Swamiji selfless action. Positive means selfless. Negative, selfish. Is that correct? Is that correct? No. What is positive action? Actions which follow the vidhi, the Vedic actions that follow the injunctions, what ought to be done, what can be done. Both can be done and ought to be done. Ought to be done is niyata karma. Niyata karma is made up of nitya and naimittika. And kamya karma is what? What can be done. What can be done? Because of one's desire. Nevertheless, within the bounds of dharma. It doesn't transgress dharma. So this kind of action is called as an action which brings about punya. And to call this as positive action and all those things are very poor words in English. Is it not? It doesn't communicate that positive. So what is an action which gives punya? Action which follows the injunctions. Vidhi, vihita karma. We have studied all these things in sadhana panchakam. So from that, what you get? You get punya. Vihita karma gives punya. And vihita karma is made up of what? Niyata karma plus kamya karma. And niyata karma is made up of what? Nitya karma plus naimittika karma. So all those things you have to keep in mind. And from that comes what? Punya. Okay. So punya is one facet of the results. Papa is another aspect of the results. How does papa accrue? Nishiddha karma. And what do you mean by nishiddha karma? What should not be done if done? Nishiddha karma. And then what should be done if not done? What should be done if it is not done? Then again papa will come. Okay? So how does papa come? Either by doing nishiddha karma, prohibited action, or by not doing actions which are niyata karma. So aneka janma samprapta karma. And from that karma what comes? Bandha. Karma bandha. Bandha is bondage. What do you mean by bondage? Bondage is when you are not free. That is called bondage. Yes, that is called bondage. What causes bondage? Karma causes bondage. Meaning karma phala causes bondage. How does karma phala cause bondage? Karma phala causes bondage by pushing you into various births. How does karma phala cause bondage? By pushing us into various births. All these karma phalas put together, they are called as what? Sanchita. And from Sanchita, one packet comes to expression. That packet is called as prarabdha. Now, in that prarabdha, you have to see what birth one gets, what embodiment one gets will depend upon that packet. Based on that, birth will be there. How based on that birth will be there? What kind of birth will be there? If it is maximum punya which is fructifying in that packet, from that sanjita in that packet, prarabdha, if maximum punya is there, then one gets a higher birth. Higher birth means what? Births in worlds which are higher than this world. Suvaha, Mahaha, Janaha, Tapaha, Satyam. But these are all higher worlds, right? Higher worlds means more and more happiness will be there. Then how do you call this as bandha? Okay. So if lot of punya manifests, then one gets higher worlds. Then if lot of papa is there in this prarabdha, then what happens? One get birds like animal, reptile, birds, plants, lower embodiments, where one goes through a lot of significant pain. Animals can't, let's say some plant, rain or rain, what does the plant do? Stay there. Animal can run away, birds can go somewhere. But even birds and animals have a limitation. And there's a general sense of fear always in them. General sense of fear. Always afraid something. You are sitting in your home, simply. And suddenly you raise your hand. You are raising your hand and there's a crow which is seeing from there. But it runs away. You didn't even know that crow is watching you. It runs away. Not a crow doesn't run away. So fly away. Continuously there is tension. We may think birds are flying freely in the sky. Should ask the bird from there, what is the bird looking at? So lower embodiments. So in prarabdha, if there is more of papa, then one get those kind of births where there is more of pain and sorrow. Swamiji, that is pain or sorrow. I understand that is bondage. Because pain. But higher worlds, Swarga and all those worlds where a lot of joy is there, how that you call it as bondage? And from that prarabdha, if average punya, moderate, so to say kind of equal, if punya and papa manifest from that prarabdha, then one gets human birth. And that is how in human birth we have joy and sorrow almost equal. Kabhi kushi, kabhi. They say, na? How are you? So. Morning you are very happy. Oh, to morning hai, abhi to. One goes through ups and downs of life. Joy and sorrow. They keep coming in. Swamiji, that I understand. But if you get higher births, then there are a lot of joy is there, no? That is like going for a holiday, Baba. For some time. Kshine punye martyalokam vishanti. You are spending your punya there. And then again you have to come back and start the whole thing again. But at least till they're happy. You have seen that sand clock? That sand keeps down. When you'll be watching punya level coming down. As long as one is in the realm of ignorance, one will suffer. Here you are getting buttermilk, na? There you will get amrita. That is all. No difference. Like that. And why all these things are called as bondage is because you have no freedom. Bondage means what? No freedom. You cannot, what packet will fructify when, what birth one will get when. You have no control. On and on and on and on. Goes on and on and on. It's good we don't remember, that's the only thing. But it goes on. Aneka janma samprapta karma bandha. And what does the Guru do? Vidahine. That karma bandha, what does he do? He destroys. Vidahine means who burns away. What do you mean he burns away? That karma he burns away. That karma phala he burns away. Karma phala meaning that punya and papa he burns away. What does he have? He has a fire thrower. You know what is fire thrower? You must have. From that fire comes and burns everything. Fire thrower. So he has a fire thrower. He burns all karma. How does he do that? Atma jnana pradhanena. By giving you Atma jnana. By giving me Atma jnana, he burns away karma. How? What is the connection? At this point of time, I think myself, I ignorantly consider myself to be an individual, a jiva, because of identification with my upadhis, body, mind and intellect. And considering myself to be an individual, I live a life bound in punya, papa, karma. I live a life bound this way. Have no way to escape. But the moment I drop the notion I am an individual. How do I drop the notion I am an individual? That I am an individual is out of ignorance, not knowing my true nature. Guru gives me self-knowledge, Atma jnana. The moment I understand who I am, individuality ends. And when individuality ends, the karma phala, which are all rooted in individuality, punya belongs to someone, papa belongs to someone. That punya, papa belongs to individual. Now individuality is no more. Punya, papa belongs to none. Punya, papa they come to an end. Because they don't belong to anyone now. This way, Atma jnana pradhanena aneka janma samprapta karma bandha vidahine. Tasmai Shri Gurave namah. I offer my salutations to such a Guru. I offer my salutations, I offer my gratitude to the Guru who made it possible for me. I seek the blessings from the Guru who can make it possible for me. I surrender to such a Guru who is making it possible for me. So that namaha has got these three. Grateful, surrender, and I seek blessings. That is a namaha has got that kind of implication. Okay? Aneka janma samprapta कर्मबन्धविदाहिने आत्मज्ञानप्रदानेन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. This impossible task he achieves for me out of immense compassion. There's no other way this can be done. This is the only way. And this way he enables it for me. स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महिं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितः ॐ सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतङ्गमय. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. हरिः ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. हरिः ॐ. हर हर नमः पार्वती पतये हर महादेव. सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तनम्. श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय.